Hello. Guys, can you hear me? I'll check the sound on my end. Hello. Okay. Well, I am coming to you guys in official but unofficial capacity. I will not be on camera, but I feel very led to come here and talk to you guys this evening. There is right now a light show happening right above me, and I just feel the need to document this in case anything interesting happens today. I don't know if any of you guys will be here, but Source has something to say. I don't even know what that is yet, but I will see if you guys come in. I know it's late. I know it's late. Oh boy. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember me telling you in the last video that I saw some sort of like activity happening where it felt like Star Wars, like beings were fighting in the sky. Well, nevertheless, they are back. And I don't know, guys, there's just a feeling that I get. It's like something is happening soon here on Earth. And I don't know, I just felt the need that I needed to come here and maybe document something or channel something. I don't know what that something is yet, but I know one thing, there is something coming from the sky. Welcome in, everyone. I do see you guys in the comment section. Guys, please subscribe and put a like on the video when you come in. Today is kind of a different video because I was just really just finished a long day of working, and yeah, there's something interesting happening in the skies right now, and I just feel the need to document this really. And I'm gonna like channel what it is. So you guys may hear some periods of quietness. So essentially what I'm going to be doing is kind of channeling this activity of what I see in the sky, and there's a lot of things coming through right now. Give me a moment. Oh wow, I wish you guys could see this. Oh my God. It legit looks like Star Wars. And it's like, I can't believe any of the other neighbors don't see this. Like, how can you not see what is happening? I'm almost kind of questioning myself. Am I the only person that can see this? Because I never hear anyone else say that they can see this. Wow. Okay. It's literally swords. I see like literally lights that are from swords. There's a massive activity in the sky. And I can't believe anyone else is not noticing this. But I'm gonna channel what it is, guys, so that we'll know. Right off the bat, guys, I get a really antsy feeling, and something is happening. Something's not right. And it's not just within this moment. I mean, within these last few days of this year, like, something is definitely happening. Okay. I'm channeling. There's a birthing process that is happening. I don't know if this is like... One second. Okay, so this is how Source explains it. There's been much laboring. There's a birth that must happen. And we've had a heavy dosages of birthing pains. Whew. Whew. Sorry guys, like the energy, there's a lot going on. I don't even know if I want to even say this message, just because it's like, are we even gonna, are most people gonna believe this? But what feels like it's being birthed of what I'm seeing is like a dragon. So kind of like what I'm seeing in the sky. Now, mind you, this is my mind's eye. I'm seeing this spiritually. I'm still seeing the lights, but it feels like I'm seeing a being. And it almost looks like a crab, or not a crab, but scorpion. Something like that. And it's almost like, I want to say, telecommunicating. And this may or may not be concerning Three Eye Atlas. Okay, I think I'm definitely making some sort of contact. And not contact with anything external, but it's just the normal channeling that I do. There is a, this is what I'm channeling, this energy that's in the sky. There is a war coming that is greater than all the rest. This war has the ability to silence hearts with their tongue, silence mouths with their heart. What I'm seeing and hearing, it's like there will be pages plucked out of the Bible. And the pages that are plucked out of the Bible is twofolds. Part of what's being plucked out of the Bible is the things that are about to happen. The other part are pages being plucked out of the Bible used for rituals to trick the masses. This is what is happening on the world stage. The pages from the Bible are being plucked, but to trick the masses. But there are true pages being plucked. pages being called forth. Okay, I'm gonna say this because this is how I hear it, but by no means should we take this part and run with it. It would be best to leave the earth in masses than to stay for what is coming. For some of the weak, almost like the sick and the homeless, will be removed before such of a day. The force is here and it can no longer be denied or destroyed or muted. Everyone will see it. Every eye, every inner eye, every inner thought. The feelings that we've all been feeling about life just doesn't feel real, not the same. We can't feel Christmas. It's because of what is coming, because we feel the energy of what is coming. And what is coming is definitely doesn't play by these rules. And I'm so sorry, guys. I'm like literally, to be honest with you, I'm kind of like shaking a little bit. Not from like fear or anything, but it's like this, the energy is like chilling. It's chilling, and I think this is how people will feel when they see whatever is coming from the skies and up from the sewers and climbing down the mountains and being released in the air. I think people, it feels like people freeze. Like, it's like a frozen energy. It's just what I'm getting. Like frozen. I don't know if people are so frightened that they freeze, or is this literally people being frozen with like bad or destructive weather. I'm not sure which one, but it feels like a tremble, like I'm literally trembling right now. 'Cause that's the energy of how it feels. And after I channel this, I'll get to the comments, so just leave your questions in the comments. Anything that you have a question about, I'll channel it. This is what is happening now, guys. We've reached this apex where the light meets with the dark. This is what's happening. Light and dark are coming head to head, face to face. As it's happening on this galactic scale, it's also happening within each and every one of us, where we're deciding, making decisions, final decisions. There's a timeline shift. I just heard, don't stay congruent with the timeline. There's a massive timeline divergence where it feels like part of the people are being diverted into a timeline that will self-implode. It's like a explosion, but also an outwardly like explosion. So it detonates from within and outside. And everyone who's feeling this shift, watching this kind of content, having the dreams, doing the work. We are moving into a new timeline. The other timeline is imploding on itself. There will be rapid changes happening on your planet within the next 7 to 10 years. There will be a complete melting away of the old system, and there will be a new queen. Okay, I'm seeing a being. It's in my mind's eye. We don't want this outcome. It's a very disgusting looking being. The skin is slimy. It is like a turquoise blue, but kind of muted. This sounds crazy, but I'm going to say it. I have to honor it. It feels like this is what the AI... Okay, I'm getting the word the AI model, but it's like if there was like an AI ruler, right? Like an AI god per se, an AI, like one AI that was in control. But I'm hearing it as an AI model. It feels like that's what I'm seeing. In fact, I know that's what I'm seeing. Whew. This AI, guys, is coming from the sky. It's not coming from machines like computers and no. It's a tech that was traversed. You don't get to have this without giving up a bit of human capital, is what it's saying. You don't get to have this without giving up a bit of human capital. You don't get to have this without giving up a bit of yourself, without giving up a bit of the air rights. That's why also too, they're here. We've lost some of our air rights. Our governments from around the world, they have sold a lot of things off. It's not just our various countries that are going belly up, but I'm telling you, this earth, the earth is broke and the earth is broken, and the earth has literally been sold off in pieces. to beings and dark lords. And one of these is what I feel in this essence is like this AI model, this AI superior being. It doesn't come from the techs, from the tech people in Silicon Valley. No. No. This is alien technology that has been traversed. So what that means is it's like the way they got it was they traversed, I think, a timeline or something to like pull it through the dimensions. But that within itself, so this being that emerges, sorry, this is a crazy reading, but this being that emerges is like part of it. Like you can't separate it from its creation. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry that the earth has been sold off in pieces. We've lost some of the air rights. It's not just the fog, them covering up things. It's the fact that we don't have those rights anymore. We lost a lot of our space, our airspace. And this is the problem too with the airplanes. Because our terrain is smaller, the planes are operating within a denser energy field. And I don't think they know about that, but that's what's happening. Yeah. They sold us out. It's not just the country you live in, it's all countries, every single last one of them. And I'm hearing that the earth has been sieged through the airwaves, through the water rights, through the electromagnetic field, through the plasma. They have rights to all of those things. We have new leaders, it looks like. New overlords. Humanity as a creation has always been enslaved. We've never been a free people since the inception of our creation. Even though it appears to be bad, or maybe appears worse, it's not. The level of awareness that humanity has as a collective makes you aware that there is something wrong, that you do have a war ahead, as the older generations were not as much aware. Yeah, we're going to see a lot more of this, guys, in the sky, because the space is no longer ours. So we're now sharing Earth with other beings. Beings that we don't know exactly what it is that they want. Control, domination. That's the war going on. That's what the lights are. It's not our space anymore. This is going to affect everything. Everything. And I can see that the dogs can feel it. I'm not sure if your dogs have had a keen sense of discernment lately, but the dogs can feel it. They know it. They sense it. This thing makes everything else happening on the world stage seem like child's play. Pestilence in the dark. That's one of the pages in the Bible. Psalms 91. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare, from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and your buckler. You will not fear the terror by night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him, I will protect him, for He acknowledges my name. He will call unto me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him with long life. I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. This is where we are. It's one of the pages that is being plucked, that is being, that will be on the world stage. There's a lot of, part of it will be staged. Part of it will be ordained. Part of it will be staged. I think the lights have gone quiet now. Feels like the lights... Oh no, they're still going. Okay. I don't know why I'm whispering like they can hear me. But there's just like those same lights. There's the blue, orange, green. There's a white light tonight. I don't see any red lights. But I saw that thing in the sky, that scorpion. That's what the entity looks like, the pestilence spirit. It feels like this thing is happening in tiers, like the AI Atlas, right? Which is part of, yeah, it's supposed to be 3i, but you know, Source always says AI. So it's like the AI Atlas passed, and now all of a sudden we have all of these beings in the sky. And that scorpion is this AI overlord. It's kind of what I see, and we've sold a lot of stuff. Like the whole world is broke, and they had to make deals with other beings. That's why all the timelines are splitting, because intuitively we know this. And believe it or not, these wormholes, rabbit holes, that's why they don't want you going down, because that's the way out. That's the way to a new timeline. Paradigm shift. Can you imagine all the people that have no idea that nothing is wrong? These are the people that will be consumed. They have no idea that the world is different. I don't even know how to sum this up. It's like a galactic slavery. I mean, how do you even say that? Like, but the thing is, it never had to happen. This never had to be, had there not been extreme greed. And this is going to change the weather too. Make no mistake about it. We have lost the ability to operate in the totality of the sky. Everything changes. Weather patterns change. Flight patterns will have to change. New airplanes will have to be constructed for the denser energy field. This changes everything. Okay, I think the lights are gone, finally. I'm going to go to the comments. Vicky says there are a few enormous dragons flying over the earth at this time. Wow. First one was red, then blue, and the latest one was yellow and green. Yeah, because I see that they're fighting. It's like they're fighting something. So I did see the dragon, but then later I start channeling this scorpion energy that is. So it's like I think maybe the dragon and that energy is fighting because it feels like two different sides. But it's a strange feeling because it feels like it almost feels like we are impeding. Like it I'm not sure how to explain it. It almost feels like they were already fighting and we just now can see it. So I'm not sure how to explain that. Is there a way to prepare for this? Yes. Okay. Here's the thing, guys. If you're on this channel, you're already okay. There's a timeline divergence, what most people are calling the rapture. But it feels like it is a timeline that we will split off to, where you may just wake up and things will be slightly different within your reality. You may not even remember this past timeline. Or like, I'll say it like this. When you wake up on this new timeline, you're going to wake up with everything you have in your house, in your, in your bed, with the same things around. The only way you will notice this, you might walk past a table and you'll be like, I don't remember putting that there. And then you just set it back in the place where you normally see it. It's going to be so subtle like that. We are already splitting off. And these rabbit holes, if you dig so far down, it actually leads you back up because everything is connected. These are actually how you get out. And the protection, guys, is always, always, always in the heart space. That protection, that Psalms 91, that was your protection. This is what I always say. If you have the Cosmic Bible, I can't remember what page it's on, but there's a poem about the color yellow. That is how you protect yourself. I'll go find it. We wear yellow in our heart space. You clothe yourself with yellow. And what that means is a yellow light. When you wake up in the morning, you put the yellow light. This is the armor of Christ on. Allow that to go through you, all around you, before you, after you, under you, above you. You are literally walking in a protected bubble. I've come to know a lot of things throughout these years of this work. And I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this at all, but I accepted the call. And the one thing I know, guys, are that we are creating worlds. It's not the imagination. The imagination is how you shape worlds. That's the one thing I know. And if you imagine your armor on, then it is. If you imagine Archangel Michael protecting you with the divine sword, then he is. If you imagine the heavenly host of angels coming down all around you, protecting you, then they are. If you imagine yourself all powerful, slaying the dragon yourself, or the demons, or the pestilence at night, then you are. And I will say this, the dragon, I'm going to say it, is you. The dragon is your awakening. Your awakening is here. And what that looks like is all of the I don't want to say pain, but all of the things that we had to go through where we felt small, but we kept moving forward and we kept growing. The dragon, where I keep talking about your dragon DNA is coming online, it's for your divine protection so that you can slay, for the lack of a better word, the dragon, right? The dragon is when you awaken out of this dream state, you get access to that cosmic DNA. We all have dragon DNA. How they try to make you seem like, oh, it's the reptilian DNA. No, that's their false code. When the DNA is healed, the dragon DNA is part of your primordial template. The primitive template is what houses that dragon DNA. And it's been dormant simply because the imagination of humanity could not hold it. Or they told you it was fantasy because they wanted to keep you away from the one thing that could take them out. You standing in your divine power, standing within your sovereignty codes. There isn't anything that can harm us. I can promise you that. But they can trick you because that's all they have. Smoke and mirrors. They can trick you. They can put out that negative signal where you pick up those negative thoughts and trick you into lowering your own field. $10,000 may fall. 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand. You have to remember that, but it will not come for you. Meaning you could be in the middle of it and see 10,000 people fall and you won't be harmed. You can only have that conviction when you stand in your power. I'm convicted that I am protected. The color yellow is the hope of humanity. The color yellow is what clasps hands together here on earth. If we all wore yellow in our heart space collectively at the same time, that would ascend us, and that would be the end of the earth days. The color yellow is the hope of humanity. The color yellow washes away the fiery pain of this life. The color yellow hits the bedrock of thy soul. The color yellow cleanses and purifies. The color yellow is my beloved child, and it is revered in my soul essence. The color yellow is how we will ascend in love. I'm paraphrasing, but that's the channeled message from the Cosmic Bible. That's your protection. That's the armor. The armor is light. Yellow vibrations and frequency. That is the equivalent of you putting on the armor of God. You calling in the Christ. That's what it looks like to me. That's how I see it. As a yellow light, a protection, as a golden light. Light not only protects, not only goes before you, but it purifies, cleanses, sanctifies, consecrates, baptizes, brings knowledge, removes. If you knew nothing else, any other quantum healing, and just remember, anytime you get in trouble, anytime you feel scared, anytime you feel not healed, just imagine yourself covered in yellow light from the outside to the inside of you, and that the yellow light pulls out all the impurities, any bit of darkness. And it also has self-healing waters. It's a complete tool of cleansing and healing. You will always be protected. Green is beautiful because green is for the heart. This happens just to be something very special to me from a teaching that Christ gave me, which the light is Him, the yellow light. And you can use different lights for different things. All light is healing. We're not in Kansas anymore, guys. I know to some people this will be so far left, but until it happens, there's a whole new world, guys. This world is gone. This world as we knew it, like ever since COVID happened, and the lie was we'd get it back, right? Let me just take that world from you for a little while and you'll get it back. This is a lesson coming through right now. When someone asks you to give up some of your freedoms temporarily, just know you will never get them back. So it's best not to give it up. I think that's a lesson that has come through a lot of times during, humanity's stay here on Earth. I think we keep getting fooled to temporarily give up our freedoms, but we end up fighting hundreds and thousands of years and unnecessary wars for something that we already had. It's not worth it. Don't ever give up your rights. Even if they say it's temporary, you'll never get it back. And we haven't got it back. We haven't. We've not received that back yet from COVID, and we never will. And one thing leads to the next, right? Has led to this. Has led to this. And some say it had to happen, right? It's prophecy. Some say it had to happen. I feel like there's always a choice. I feel like we're so powerful we can shift the timelines, shift the books, create a different path. So I didn't mean to be a Debbie Downer with the message. I didn't know the message would be like this. Source told me to come on here and I saw the lights and all the fighting in the sky. Good God, they're still out there going. But that's what it is. They've sold our airspace. So that's just what we're going to see now. I'm not even sure if the planes will be flying lower now. So that's why I say that this is the new It's the kind of the new thing. But also, too, there's a very interesting frozen energy coming up. I don't know if that's physical weather or or a metaphor for the people that will be I want to say left behind or something like that. Yeah, the rapture feels like a timeline split. That's what it feels like. Has anybody had headaches lately? Because these things are fighting, but their weapons are like freaking made with radiation or something. Like, I'm like sitting here getting a headache as I see it. Like, what? It's like their weapons. This is not good for humanity. I don't know what our governments were thinking. I truly don't know. They sold us out, guys. Like, I'm laughing because I know we're gonna be okay, but it's kind of wild to think about. Can you imagine you being so greedy to sell the sky, like the air rights, to other beings? Can you imagine how greedy you have to be to do that? That's a whole new level of greed. A whole new level of greed. But, I mean, do they really care? Because, I mean, most of these people aren't human anyway, so of course they're not going to care. But I'm telling you guys, this stuff is putting out radiation. Because I'm sitting here like I'm feeling like a headache as I see the lights. Yeah. Someone says, oh, you've noticed the planes flying lower. Yes, you've had headaches. Yeah. Because they've let people into our biosphere. Wait, I think I channeled this like last year or the year before that. Beings coming into our biosphere. Yeah, and whatever they're doing, like whatever tech they're using, it's not good for humans. I think they might even say it's a new pandemic, like hurting people, making them sick, but it won't be. It will be because of the weapons that or the technology that these beings have that are sharing the space with us. And so this is how they're going to try to cover up their tracks. They're going to say, oh, it's a new flu or new strand going around. Yep. Melchizedek, Flower of Life guy, was saying, we literally have a new sun now. Wow. Yeah, we do, because this is not the same sun. Yep, and we're splitting. We're definitely splitting. There's no way. Think about this, guys. This is equivalent to pestilence, even though it's technology, even though it's different beings that they've sold the airspace to. But it truly is pestilence because it's not how it was supposed to be, and also too, it's going to make humans sick. And I'm telling you, it is changing Geomagnetic. What's that? I'm channeling something. Hold on. Geomagnetic field or something. I don't even know what that is. Well, there's a geomagnetic storm, major disturbance on Earth's magnetic sphere that occurs when a very efficient exchange of energy from solar wind, okay, into the space environment surrounding Earth. Okay, so this is what I'm channeling, a geomagnetic storm. Yep, so sorry guys, I'm breathing hard because I don't, because like my whole body's a channel. I'm kind of shivering. Like, it's like that's the energy. It's like shivering energy. So, okay, geomagnetic storm. That's what I'm channeling. I'm telling you, this weather will be messed up from now on. It'll be hot in places. It ain't supposed to be hot and cold in places. It's not supposed to be cold. This stuff will change everything. Telling you, glaciers will melt, other things will freeze. It's, I don't even know who would do something like this. That's just greedy. Keely, you said I've had headaches for 5+ days. Yeah. Yep, that's that. That's the tech that they're using in the sky. Yep. Well, guys, this is the end of the year of the nine, so I mean, technically, it doesn't technically end till like March, ending March, but yeah, we are approaching this thing. But even with all of this happening, I've just been feeling really good about next year. We get a little bit of a lighter energy if we leave this world behind, because there's nothing that can harm us. There will still be the, you know, everything happening on the news and in the world and all of that. But the difference is how we show up, how we engage with it is different. Like it doesn't affect us and it won't shock us, you know? Well, I think that I'm so tired. That's what I wanted to say, but I will say this. Good God, they're still out there fighting. Maybe this is why people don't sleep with their windows open. Like, I don't know. I just don't like being in places that are too tight. Like, I like to see. Like, even at night, I like to see out. But, because stuff like this is in the sky. God, this is crazy. I legit saw a entity. Like, obviously, I didn't see it, but with my spiritual eye. Like, yeah, some scorpion, whatever, but I don't even know what this, it's not really scorpion, but it's for the lack of, I can't, I can't find another word for it. But yeah, that's what it looked like. And it's given the vibe that this thing is connected to AI. That's why, like, you can't just be doing stuff when you don't know what it is. Even the beauty trends and stuff, you don't know where they got this stuff from. You don't know where this technology comes from. Like, you don't know what is attached to it. And so it's like you end up letting in spirits just by using this stuff, and you have no idea. It's crazy. Oh, by the way, and I should probably put this in a separate video, but yeah, I'll put it in a separate video because I've been getting like energy around West Palm Beach, Florida. And I looked up, I'm like, how far is Mar-a-Lago from West Palm Beach, Florida? It's like just a few minutes. It's like right there. Feels like something happens there. Like an explosion or something. Yeah. Feel like an explosion happens. And I don't know if it's like to get rid of evidence, or if it's for something else, but something happens there. We're gonna see. We're gonna definitely see. Or, oh, I don't know why I'm saying that. Or Trump passes away there, or something. We're gonna see that in the news soon. Palm Beach, Florida, or West Palm Beach, Florida. You know what's so funny? Someone just asked. I was in a client session today, and someone asked about that, about the city. I'm not going to say what city I'm in, because I get a lot of strange people who watch, and they like scammers. I'll say that. So, for my protection, I won't say it. Yeah, it's a lot of weird people nowadays. Get weird emails and stuff, and weird propositions, and all sorts of weird stuff, you know? So I don't want them finding that out because there's people that don't have good intentions in this world. A bunch of scam people out there nowadays. They'll sit together, watch a bunch of videos, gather bits and pieces of your life and information, and then you're in trouble, you know? But if you're ever in any of my classes or sessions or anything, then, I just don't want to say it on the internet. Because people are not kind anymore and normal. People are strange. And it sucks because I really am an open book. So kind of sucks that you gotta be a little more guarded. But I'll tell you the cities that I was in. So I lived in LA for 14 years. And I lived in Dallas for 10. And I lived in London for a little less than a year. I'm a nomadic spirit, if you don't know. I'm sure I'll be somewhere else soon. But next year feels really good. I don't know if I'm just feeling my own life. Like I know for me personally, next year is going to be an amazing year. I truly feel it. Because this energy filled. And I think the more work you did on yourself in the year of the nine, I think the harder that it was. Like the more work that you have done over the past 10 years, 15 years, something like that. I think that the release, right, made this year, pretty hard for people. But the beauty is you're not going into next year with any of this stuff. Yeah, I feel super good about it. So yeah, when I see messages like this, like it doesn't get me down or phase me because I know that, nothing can happen to us. I really wish we could all like collectively understand that. Like we are like really built to last. Like we really are. We really are. Well, I do want to say, guys, that sorry, it's late and boy, today has been a really, really busy day. I wanted to do a video earlier, but I got out of a client session late. It was like, what, 4 hours, and I was a bit tired after that. Guys, join in on the juice fast that I'm doing starting January 3rd. So for the whole month of January. And you don't have to do the juice fasting, although I will be doing juice fasting. You can do water. You can just do a vegan fast from like meat and dairy, or or alcohol or vaping, or whatever it is. But you can do that, and there'll be a link down below after the video ends. And we're gonna meet every Saturday, and we're gonna release some trauma, do a group past life regression, brain and heart coherence, and teach you guys how to use chromotherapy light to like heal yourself. So it's gonna be pretty cool. And then we're gonna have support. So we're gonna be doing the cleanse together, right? So that would be amazing if you guys joined. There will be some links down below. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, but just felt the need to come on here and channel that, because I'm like, what's going on? Like, why is this back again? Turns out our lovely governments from around the world has sold our airspace. And now we got an AI overlord in the sky. Oh boy, what are we gonna do? We're gonna just keep on living and thriving, guys. All right, guys, I love you so much. Have an amazing evening. Take care. I love you, I love you, I love you. And so it is as we walk together in divine love.